Class of 2022, you may be seated. Good evening, Little Hawks. Students, families, friends, community members, and especially our seniors, whom we are honoring this evening. Welcome to the 148th commencement exercises of Iowa City High School. On behalf of our City High administrative team, district officials, our board of directors, we are thrilled that you are here to celebrate with us this evening. The students at City High have benefited from an excellent education and many special learning opportunities. City High has an outstanding and caring faculty who are dedicated to learning and committed to support and success for each student. Would the City High School faculty and staff that leads please stand and be recognized? Our teachers have worked tirelessly and they love our students. Faculty that leads, thank you. I would also like to say a special thank you to families here this evening. Your unconditional love and support has helped your son or daughter reach this important day. I am sure it seems like only yesterday that your child put on their backpack and posed for a photograph on the morning of their first day of kindergarten. Now here we are at graduation. Well, you have done a great job, families, because I can tell you that the Little Hawks seated before me are amazing young people. And I know I speak for our entire faculty and staff when I tell you that it has been an honor and a privilege to be a part of their lives and to work with them each day. Thank you, families, for all you have done and continue to do. Now, graduates, here we are. I am deeply proud of you. I want to thank you for working so hard for City High. You have put your heart and soul into the hallowed halls of our great institution. The class of 2022 has distinguished itself with excellence in academics, the arts, community service, athletics, and more. Little Hawks, when you cross this stage and receive your diploma, you officially become alumni of the school that leads, and this is a bond that we all share. You are a Little Hawk, and you are a leader. General Colin Powell says, great leaders are great simplifiers. They can cut through argument, debate, and doubt to offer a vision that everybody can understand. So let's keep this simple. Your mission is to make this world of ours a better place, to lift others up around you, to put your heart into what you do, to inspire others, to offer hope, to serve others, to be kind, be generous, be compassionate. You will make mistakes, you will struggle, you will fail, you will get back up, you will persevere, you will believe, you will love, and you will succeed. Search for meaning in your life, find something you believe in strongly, then never, ever give up. This class means more to me than I can properly express in words here tonight. We have been through so much together. This class helped lead City High through uncharted waters of the pandemic, and they did so in outstanding fashion. I cherish the relationships I share with you. I am deeply proud of you and happy for you, but I also feel sad this evening because I'm really going to miss working with you each day. I know that I speak for our entire great faculty and staff when I tell you that we will always be here to support you. Now, as I searched for just the right words for my comments this evening, I thought about sharing with you some sage advice from some of the great thinkers in our country's history. For example, I could have built my comments around the advice of Henry Ford, who said, "Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. So you must always believe in yourself. You can and you will do great things." Or there's Thomas Edison, who gave us, "Opportunity is missed by most because it comes dressed in overalls and looks a lot like hard work." Good things come to people who work hard, Little Hawks. There is no shortcut, no easy way. I could choose Albert Einstein, who said, "Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. It won't always be easy, but never give up." I like Mahatma Gandhi's famous quote, "We must be the change we wish to see in the world." Be the change. Get active and involved. Or there's Mark Twain, who believed in what he called the frog principle. He said, "One should swallow a live frog at the beginning of each day. That way, you'd know the worst part of your day was behind you," and I suppose that would do it. But what I think I really want to say to you this evening is that while I wish I had the magic words to send you forth on your journey through life, I realize I sure don't have it figured out, not by any stretch of the imagination. But I will encourage you to always embrace the lessons that I believed were reinforced at City High School. And that is that every day, all of the time, challenge yourself to be kinder than is necessary and give more than people expect. Respect people with less power than you. Don't just show respect to those you're trying to impress. I believe it is even more impressive to show respect and kindness to people who perhaps cannot do anything for you. You are extra kind to them. But mostly what I want to say is thank you. You have worked so hard for our school, absolutely across the board. This talented class has led our high school forward. Thanks to your hard work and leadership, City High School is absolutely soaring. Mock trial and robotics qualified for state competition. Our journalism program won the National Pacemaker, one of only 20 awarded in the United States of America. Our musical, Big Fish, was named a State of Iowa Outstanding Musical Production. Fourth Avenue Jazz Company won 2 grand championships in competition. Jazz Ensemble qualified for the Iowa Jazz Championships. Choir, orchestra, and band were phenomenal. Environmental Club implemented an award-winning school-wide composting program. Inclusion Club was honored by the City of Iowa City with a Human Rights Award. Our athletic teams are on fire. Our trophy cases are stocked full of rivalry trophies, MVC championships, and state competition banners, including one particular bronze shoe that I happen to be very fond of. Most importantly, the culture and climate of our high school is so positive. Thanks to the example you set, you have helped set a tone of respect, compassion, kindness, and team spirit. Basically, you, the class of 2022, have left Iowa City High School even stronger than you found it. You have made a difference, made an impact, left your legacy. And this, Little Hawks, is leadership, making people around you better, lifting others up, bringing improvement. Indeed, you, the students of the school that leads, have delivered. Now, what makes City High so special is that we are a school family. And today, you become alumni, and you join an amazing network of people. As you move on to the next stage of your life, know that your City High family is behind you 100%, and I believe in you totally. Now, my friends, sit back, relax, and enjoy a great City High commencement tradition. It's the Senior Slideshow.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
When some loud bragger tries to put me down and says this school is great, I tell him right away, now what's the matter, buddy? Ain't you heard of my school? It's number 1 in the state.
Hey, hey, take it away. Get
So
that ball
be
and
true
fight.
to your school. Just like you with your girl. Be true to your school. Let your colors fly. Be true to your school.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
I've seen a lot of pain, but I don't wanna write a love song for the world. I just wanna write a song about a boy and a girl. Junkies on the corner always calling my name, and the kids on the corner playing ghetto games. When I saw you getting down, girl, I hope it was you. And when I look into your eyes, I knew it was true. I said, hey, I'll be gone today, but I'll be back from around the way. It seems like everywhere I go, the more I see, the less I know. But I know one thing, that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Another sunny day, I met you up in the garden. You were taking plants, I took you, beg your pardon. I took a photograph of you in the herbaceous border. It broke the heart of men and flowers and girls and trees. Another rainy day, we're trapped inside with the train set. Chocolate on the boil, steamy window. But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come.
We could turn 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. And I can't remember care
Thank you to Mr. Listina for his work preparing the slideshow. Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our student speakers this evening, our senior class co-presidents, Ayla Bashir and Rebecca McKaylee. Ayla and Rebecca have been strong leaders at City High. They have represented their school, their families, and their community in outstanding fashion. And I introduce to you Ayla and Rebecca.
Hello. Before we proceed, we would like to recognize and honor the lives that were lost in the Uvalde school shooting. The students who lost their lives to gun violence will not have the opportunity to graduate as we are today. There must be change.
There's a place where the sidewalk ends, and before the street begins, and there the grass grows soft and white.
And there the sun burns crimson bright, and there the moonbird rests from his flight, to cool in the peppermint wind.
Hello, everyone. Only our favorite childhood poem by Shel Silverstein could ease the anxiety of delivering a speech to 1,000 of our closest friends. Before we begin, we would like to thank you for the opportunity to speak. It is a true honor to be standing here. This speech is traditionally given by one person, and we are proud to have served as City High's first ever co-class presidents. And if you know Rebecca and I at all, you are not surprised to see us make another individual task, yet a two-person job.
We would first like to recognize all that we are celebrating. We're celebrating educators who work incredibly hard for us. We're celebrating families. Your help does not go unnoticed. And we're celebrating ourselves, the class of 2022. We are the moonbirds resting from our flight. Today is the peppermint wind. Now, Ayla and I sat in the pale blue tinted walls of the Little Theater, and we watched our classmates deliver their own commencement speeches. So we began to search for the one singular thing that ties us all together. So today, we're gonna talk about one moment that we all share. And no, we're not referring to getting kicked out of Opstad freshman year. Sitting here today speaks to the fact that we truly have grown up. Instead, we are talking about the moment of fear, of paralyzing anxiety you feel before every step you take forward. At this exact second, Ayla and I are living in a moment of fear. We are standing in front of 1,000 people under the brightest of lights, giving you these words. This is one of the most fearful things we could ever imagine. This is also the feeling split seconds after you have taken center stage, but your mouth has not yet opened. This is the feeling when you have swung the bat, but not yet made contact with the ball. The feeling when you are staring your slideshow in its eyes, but you have not yet acknowledged your audience. So we ask you, how many times in the past 4 years have you rehearsed your textbook paragraph before it is your turn to read to the class? How many times have you questioned your place before raising your hand in the air? These are the moments of fear.
You see, we often forget these moments until the next opportunity of reflection arises. The mark of achievement tends to outshine the struggles, and it's hard to remember exactly why everyone is clapping for you after you've already won. Yet, we have become good at taking our failures home with us. We replay every crisis, ingrain the forgotten notes of the music from our first recital. Before falling asleep, the harsh words that have slipped from our mouths just to hurt a friend haunt us. The times we have let down our teammates, our classmates, ourselves, haunt us. It is now when we decide that we will do better, all while neglecting to celebrate the beautiful commitment that we have made to making mistakes. Let us leave this place where the smoke blows black and the dark street winds and bends, past the pits where the asphalt flowers grow.
We shall walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and watch where the chalk white arrows go, to the place where the sidewalk ends. Little Hawks, the beautiful sidewalk is painted with our chalk. We traced our bodies in every shade, and we signed our names just for them to be washed away by the rain. So the real question is, why do we bother to sign our names just for them to be washed away the next day. We breathed in that black smoke, and we left fresh air behind. We got through the dark times, and we left them brighter. We did the work, and now it is time to graduate from the lanes of the sidewalks and advance to the opportunity of the street. The street is so much larger than the sidewalk. It's much scarier and much more dangerous. So what would happen if you read that paragraph without obsessively rehearsing it? What would happen if the first time you read a sentence was when your hand was pointed at? Would you fumble with your words, or would you stutter? Maybe so. But the true question is, would you be speaking from your heart? This world needs you, and this world needs your fear. Learn to speak when you think no one is listening. You may speak, and those around you may choose not to listen. Do not be silent. Instead, speak louder, because I promise you, even if they are not listening, someone will hear.
Yes, today we celebrate our achievements. As we stand on top of the mountain we have been climbing for the past 18 years, it is only right that we think about how we got here. It is only right that we turn our shoulders and thank our classmates, thank our parents, thank our teachers, our coaches, our mentors, because the word family has since been redefined as a feeling to include everyone that has made us feel like an extension of themselves. We thank those who have stood and clapped for us in the encouraging words that put us on the spotlight to begin with. These are the moments of fear. You must live in them. And for the last 4 years, we've been thinking about how, given the opportunity, we will stand on the stage and call out the name of our teacher, Mr. Carlson, knowing that he took much pleasure in doing the same in all of his classes. Yes, even as freshmen, he would ask us these questions we didn't know the answer to. He challenged us with the beautiful feeling of discomfort. He taught us that you must take the time to learn your boundaries just so you can push them. The reality is, there is no physical moment that can define our time together and what this graduating class means to us. There is no way to summarize the past 4 years and all the pandemics that have been thrown our way. So today, we celebrate each diploma that will be given out and each test that is marked with a big F all in one. We celebrate each other, and every time someone has told you that they could never do what you are doing, and every time someone has told you that they are proud of you.
And if you think that we will end this by saying that you inspire us, you are wrong, because you already know that. Maybe there's little that we can say right now with full certainty, but with full certainty today, we say to you that inspiration knows no age, and inspiration has no shape. Because in the crowd, there are little humans who will beam at the sound of your name, and there are grandparents who find hope in the way that you cross this stage. For them and for yourself, paint the street with all of your colors and make your presence known. Yes, we will walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and we will go where the chalk white arrows go.
For the children they mark and the children they know. Please, we urge you to live every day with your chalk-colored hands raised in the air before you know what you are going to say, because your words will help someone. And the sidewalk ends today. Today marks the end of the sidewalk and the safety it's graced us with, and we step together into the street of opportunity and mistakes and success, the street that is ours. We have paved our way, and we will keep marching with nothing but the beat of our hearts synced to a T. For the last line of the poem is,
This is the place where the sidewalk ends. But our last line for you is,
This is the place where the street begins. Thank you.
Thank you.
Outstanding work. That is how I know that despite the real challenges that exist in our world today, this country's best days are still ahead, thanks to our graduates here today. Each year, members of the senior class design and create a piece of stained glass artwork commemorating their graduating class. These beautiful pieces of art hang in the hallowed halls of City High forever. So now I invite Jacob Roth to please come forward to present the senior artwork.
Hi, everyone. So I took glass as an elective class my freshman year, and I had no idea that I would turn the things I learned in that class into a full-blown hobby, but here we are. For the 2022 senior window, I wanted to incorporate the iconic symbols you'd associate with City High, the dome, and the Little Hawk. I want to thank Michael Close and Dan Peterson for their support and generosity. They've really given me so much, and they've given their students so much. This piece would not have come together without them. I want to thank Jocelyn Hart for helping me design the Little Hawk. It would not look the same without her. And I finally want to thank, and I know they don't want to shout out, but I'm going to give it to them anyway, Danny Moen and Avery Luria for being my personal assistants during my free periods and for pushing me to get this thing done in time. I'm so proud of everything that our class has accomplished these past 4 years, and I'm so honored to be chosen to make this piece for our class and to leave a little piece of me behind at City High. Thank you.
Each year, the seniors vote to select a faculty member to deliver the commencement address. It is my honor to introduce this year's faculty speaker, Mr. Jason Schumann. Jason is an amazing educator, and I'm excited for you to hear from him this evening. We welcome to the stage Mr. Jason Schumann.
Thank you, Mr. Bacon, Superintendent Degner, the board, parents, family, friends, and above all, to the scholars of the class of 2022. I am deeply honored and humbled to be part of this special class's graduation. On behalf of those incredible teachers at City High School, congratulations to you all. Graduation is such an important milestone on your academic journey. While graduation can feel like the close of one chapter of your life, we must remember that we are here today to celebrate a commencement. To commence means to start something new. So today marks a beginning, not an ending. You see, all of the experiences, memories, and friendships that you have formed in the last few years of your lives will continue to influence you long after you graduate. Class of 2022, as you stand here at the starting line of your new journey, I encourage you to be mindful of one thing. You currently possess one of the greatest tools of human achievement, as well as one of the most potent weapons of self-destruction, the adolescent brain. The adolescent brain and the adult brain process the world in very different ways. This is proven through brain imaging research, as well as the hundreds of parents in the room nodding their heads as I speak. Starting around age 13, the human brain undergoes a metamorphosis, a remodeling process that isn't fully complete until around age 25. Graduates, do me a simple favor. Just put your hands together like this. Your hands now represent the relative size and shape of your brain. Adults spend more time thinking using their prefrontal cortex, where your thumbs are located. That is the more rational part of your brain. Because that part of your brain is not as fully developed in adolescence, teenagers process more of their thoughts using the limbic system. The limbic system is the seat of risk, reward, impulsivity, and emotion. It's located basically where your middle fingers are pointing. Consequently, while adults, faced with a risky decision, will use their prefrontal cortex and say to themselves, "Stop, this is a bad idea," teenagers confronted with that same choice will often respond by offering the proverbial middle finger. The teenage brain's tendency to impulsive and emotionally charged decision making may seem at first glance like a huge liability. But the adolescent brain is also one of the greatest instruments of human achievement. History is full of examples. The civil rights pioneer, Ida B. Wells, was admitted to college at age 16. By age 18, she had also been expelled for arguing with the president of the school. But the lessons that Ida Wells learned in speaking truth to power would later prove essential in her career as a journalist and as a leader in the anti-lynching movement. As a teenager, Frida Kahlo was described as a fun-loving prankster and the leader of a band of juvenile delinquents. But by age 21, Frida Kahlo had picked up a paintbrush and was already producing some of the most iconic art in history. At age 19, Steve Jobs dropped out of college and was returning soda bottles to help pay for some of his meals. But by age 21, Steve Jobs, his curiosity and his intuition had inspired him to form a revolutionary new company called Apple Computers. So never underestimate the power of the adolescent brain to make impulsive decisions which can change the world. And class of 2022, your teachers have spent the last 4 years witnessing the various ways that you put your teenage brain to work, transforming our school community. Few classes in the history of this great institution have endured the winds of adversity and uncertainty quite like the class of 2022. And as adults struggled for answers to the mounting physical and mental health crises, the students of the class of 2022 rolled up their sleeves and got to work. They rejuvenated the school's clubs, activities, and athletic teams, knowing that what students really needed was more of a human connection than what Zoom classes or social media could offer. They strengthened existing groups like show choir, drama, environmental club, dance marathon, and community inclusion club. They founded new clubs like Double Dutch, International Club, Board Game Club, and Drip Club, which sadly my adult brain is not capable of understanding. The class of 2022 will go down in history for helping rebuild those traditions so essential to our school community. And as adults across the political spectrum argued over the inclusivity of our culture and our curriculum, the class of 2022 was unfazed by the noise. They let their actions speak the truth for their generation. They worked to smash the patriarchy by establishing one of the first women's wrestling programs in the country. They locked arms and raised their voices in support of causes like racial and transgender equality, as well as the right of athletes to be able to participate in the sports they love. Muslim students and Jewish students found common cause advocating for a change to the school calendar, honoring their faith. So graduates, continue to seize what valuable moments you have left with your adolescent brain. Remember, new connections are still forming in there. So keep challenging yourselves in the next few years with new learning opportunities, whether it's immersing yourself in other cultures through travel, or learning a new language, or picking up a new instrument. But always remember to make sure you are taking healthy risks. Keep in mind that possessing an adolescent brain increases your vulnerability to mental health issues and substance abuse problems. So take calculated risks in pursuit of a life fully realized. This is especially important at a time when too many people opt to live too much of their lives in isolation behind a phone or a computer screen. So live these next few years of your life to the fullest. pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone in search of deeper truths about yourself and about your character. Take full advantage of the precious time that you have left with your adolescent brain, because as your parents and I can attest, it doesn't last forever. Thank you, and congratulations again to the class of 2022. Your teachers are incredibly proud.
Thank you, Mr. Schumann. Mr. Degner, members of the Board of Education, I am honored to certify that members of the class of 2022 have met all requirements set forth by the Iowa City Community School District Board of Directors in the state of Iowa. I do hereby recommend these students receive their diplomas, signifying the completion of their high school education. To officially accept this recommendation, I am pleased to introduce Superintendent Matt Degner.
Thank you, Mr. Bacon. I'm honored to be here with all of you and would like to begin by thanking the rest of those with us today. The Board of Education for the Iowa City Community School District, thank you for the time you volunteer to lead our district. I also want to say a special thank you to our staff and their commitment to excellence this past year as they once again served through unpredictable events. To the parents, friends, and loved ones with all of our graduates today, thank you for the role you've played in helping them achieve this milestone in their lives. Finally, to you, the graduates, thank you and congratulations. You are why we are here as a school district. You are our purpose, and I could not be more proud of you and your achievement. The word commencement, as Mr. Schumann talked about, means a beginning or a start. So while this occasion recognizes the completion of your education in our district, it is truly a new beginning and the start of the next step in your journey. My hope is that this successful culmination of your school experience propels you to achieve your goals and dreams. Whether you realize it now or later, you'll be brought back to many moments and memories from this time in your life. Many people have helped you get to this point, and the realization that we can't do it alone is an important learning for all of us to remember. Please take time to tell each and every one of those people thank you and the impact they have made on you. Also, let us remember those that are not able to be here and let their impact be long-lasting as well. Today, I want you to remember two things. You can be a leader and that you have to keep learning. You're officially now among the ranks of those that will determine the course of our future. One of the mentors that I lean on for guidance consistently points out that we all have the ability to lead, and that leadership is truly a choice. A lot of people wonder what it takes to lead. If you ask anyone, they will identify characteristics such as service, courage, passion, caring, honesty, charisma, confidence, and vision. This list could go on and is undoubtedly long and oftentimes intimidating. But the key to leadership is truly personal growth and what to do in the unknown. Why do so many of us hesitate to become leaders? I believe you have to ask yourself the question, am I willing to change and improve the traits I have in order to become more effective as a leader? Personal growth is not easy and requires an honest assessment of our abilities and opportunities for improvement. Take time to reflect on how you've grown and pushed yourself outside of your own comfort zone during these past several years and what you have gained from those events. Continual growth and reflection is one thing I wish for each and every one of you. In life, we all get presented with times in which there's no playbook on how to handle the scenario or address the situation. Successfully operating in this undefined space is what provides you with the skills to be a leader. Think about how many unknown situations you have encountered throughout the course of your school experience and how you've overcome them. The secret that the most effective leaders know is that the skill that determines success or failure more than any other is the ability to draw on the right inner resources in any given moment. Consider that. I can be a leader and still ask for help. I can be confident and still have doubt. I can expect excellence and still be empathetic. I can be direct and still be kind. I can work with urgency and still be patient. I can be strong and still be vulnerable. These are all important realizations for us to come to and own when finding the right solution for the given challenge. I hope that you do choose to lead and live in a way that inspires others to be better because of you. In his book, Think Again, Adam Grant writes that intelligence is usually seen as the ability to think and learn, but in a rapidly changing world, there's another set of cognitive skills that might matter more: the ability to rethink and unlearn. In our daily lives, too many of us favor the comfort of conviction over the discomfort of doubt. We listen to opinions that make us feel good instead of ideas that make us think hard. We see disagreement as a threat to our egos rather than an opportunity to learn. We surround ourselves with people who agree with our conclusions when we should be gravitating towards those who challenge our thought process. The mark of lifelong learners is recognizing that they can learn something from everyone they meet. Many mission statements in education include phrases about creating lifelong learners. So my challenge for you today is to keep learning. Recognize that we can learn from anyone. Keep asking yourself questions and surround yourself with people that will ask you to do the same. We have to learn more about each other, from each other, and with each other. Our society needs you to ask hard questions and see issues from multiple perspectives. We need you to create solutions that can be tested and trialed, and when they fail, be willing to try again. Without constant learning and deepening our understanding of one another and the problems that we face, we will never be as great as we can be. We all want you to be great. The question you have to ask yourself is if you want to be great. And if so, what lengths will you go to in pursuit of becoming the best version of yourself? John Bacon, principal of City High School, has indicated that the class of 2022 has met the requirements of the State Board of Education and the Iowa City Community School District. On behalf of the Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to accept the class of 2022. Congratulations.
My friends, it is with great pride that I present to you the City High School class of 2022. At this time, will the graduates please come forward to receive their diplomas?
Congratulations, class of 2022. Here we go. Isra Nazreldin Abdallah. Ferdis Adna Abdallah. Buthena Abdurrahman. Nolan Gerald Scott Abrium. Oscar Renee Aguilar. Tatiana Liseth Aguilera. Ahmed Haider Ahmed. Mohammed Mutasim Ifala Ahmed. Alina Elberhaski. Jessica Marie Hunter Elberhaski. Aya Brianna Alexander. Kwanye Elimasi. Maria J. Alvarado. Angelo Amador Laxon. Juma Amisi. Jocelyn Moore Ankenman. Tania Shakol Marie Onsley. Luis Arana Spencer. Christian Eduardo Ariza Duban. Lorena Arroyo. Brian Atalano. Kojo Emmanuel Awuga. May Lynn Barron. Ayla Yasir Bashir. Joseph Scott Bazinski. Oscar Marsden Batten. Tessa Bean. Cora Rose Becker. Cameron Dale Berger. Carla Bernal. Christina Inez Berry. Ray Burwald. Grant Edward Bessman. Janie Louisa Blau. Alice Elizabeth Borner. Madeline Grace Swanson Bovers. Madeline Audrey Boskajan. Frances Ann Bodorf. Roan Eshin Bolter. Adam Barala. Joey Boska. Eliano Solomon Bowen Burt. Nathaniel W. Bradford. Tula Bloom Lincoln Brickell. Piper McGill Flynn Bright. Geneva Catherine Bristow. Cooper Michael Brown. Damon Antonio Tayshawn Brown. Matthew Enoch Brown. Elena Ira Brown Rodriguez. Jonah Garrison Bullock. Samuel Asher Brown. Aiden George Berdini. Merdi Bambemba Butombo. Amber Marie Cahill. Jacob Enrique Calix Montoya. Ryan Campbell. Grace Adeline Campion. Ania Wendelin Cano. Melissa Cardona. Sarah Jean Cassidy. Tyler Warren Cermak. Yuri Paola Chacon Madrid. Dominique Chamberlain. Dylan Elizabeth Chard Kuda. Lengel Joan Carice Carlson. Monica Yesenia Chavez. Andrew Christopher Cheatham. Jean Christian. You're welcome. Thank you. Tracy Marie Cirillo. Aiden Matthew Clark. Cale Clark. Liam Tate Clark. Mandon Clark. Braden L. Clay. Trey James Clemens. Jakayla Coakley. Sumner Sebastian Codd. Bella Elizabeth Cooley. Henry Neil Cooper. Lucy Isabel Corbin. Dylan Alexandro Cornacho Carassi. David Alexis Cortez Oriana. Sophia Lucia Cox. Charles William Krieger. Dearian Keontae Crittenden. Kylie Lynn Kronk. Adele Seinolter. Jonte Amaran Day. Caleb Lauren Dean. Guadalupe de Jesus. Mia Ann DePringer. Sage Elizabeth Dickerson. David John Dix. Benjamin Thomas Doyle. Peter Joseph Doyle. Elliot James Dunwald. Casey Carolyn Earl. Julianne Echa. Jacob James Eisenberg. Andrew Lloyd Endall. Simon Konge Inonge. Corelli Enriquez. Adam Boyer Erickson. Grant James Ernst. Alondra Michelle Escorcia. Forrest Coleze Estes. Aiden Xavier Etler. Benjamin Thomas Faden. Charles Henry Faden. Jade Falconhan. Casper J. Luis Ferreira. Cariana Filario. Ellie Rose Flannery. Savian J. Fleming. Luis Flores Hernandez. Gina Flores Santos. Sean Patrick Forner. Winston Harvey Fortney. Colby Michael Franklin. Niall Christopher France. Tatum Cree Frazier. Will Sidney Freeman. Grace Catherine Frericks. Austin Otto Friday. Chloe Adele Freshner. Catherine Anna Fullenkamp. Leslie Jocelyn Galaviz. Victoria Garcia Goya. Malika Garfield. Maya Anais Raymond Garrett. Tanisha Garrett. Anna Katrina Assel Gailey. Peter Nicholas Oleg Gailey. Jennifer K. Martino. Aiden Robert Gillespie. Renzo Gael Gonzalez. Avery James Goodrich. Ethan David Goodrich. Charlie Goodvin. Emily Ann Grecian. Owen Patrick Griffin. Ella S. Hackathorn. Sullivan Patrick Hall. Colin Karsten Kapp. Jovan Marquise Harris. Jocelyn Willany Hart. Gage David Heck. Tashawn Shaquan Henderson. Andrea Yoselin Hernandez. Catherine Yolami Hernandez. Max Diego Herrera. Andrew Stanton Hairwires. Daniel Thomas Hicks. Noah Edmund Hicks. Tyler James Holland. Emma Josephine Holmes Wanless. Nicholas Van Allen Horan. Benjamin Bradley Horvitz. Alexi Miriam Hockenberg. Hayden Eugene Howard. Haley May Howard. Jenny Kim Woon. Harrison Irvine. Hakeem Yusuf Isa. Michaela Jackson. Erica Jarnsakse. Alon Lucia Jenkins. Christian David Jesperson. Ash Mako Jimenez. Rowan McCorton Johnson. Vincent R. Johnson. Jaquan W. Jones. Mark A. Joseph. Isabel May Jurgens. McCall Zimmer Dunnington Kane. Musa Kane. Layla Capo. Lydia Catherine Carr. Hassan Hussein Kita. J. Dalton Kennedy. Samuel Matundo Kioko Batumbai. Anthony Gachuru Kamani. Georgia May Kim. Brooks Oliver Clefstead. John Wesley Klosterman. Arlo Christopher Knights. Gavin J. Cook. Grace Elizabeth Kohler. Drew A. Kisomi. Brennan Michael Kraus. Emily Alex Kuchera. Aurelian Kunanigka. Cameron Jordan Lucina. William David Larson. Alexandra Lee. Thin Tommy Khan Lee. Precious Stevens Lemon. Raven Luke Levitt. Derek Levi Lewis. Chantel Yolanda Lewis. Vaughn Emil Lewis. Anna Laura Brose Laser. Erin Christina Liebig. Sarah C. Lindauer. Bertha Lapanda. Sichuan Liu. Chase Parker Loftus. Samir Brian Lopez. Avery Ann Luria. Divine Lukau. Sophia Yvette Lusala. Christy Lena Mace. Sarah Leolyn Mokhtel. Mohammed Makawi. Ricardo Marcelino. Josh Joey Marskell. Kimberly Marquez. Rachel Faith Marsh. Luna Brigitte Martinez. Princess Martinez. Parker Denton Max. Daisy Maximo. Joyce Desanka Mbui. Jude Elliott McCall. Sydney McCleary. Tayshawn Ja'Cory McDaniels. Daryl Dwayne McGill Jr. Sophie Elizabeth McKay. Molly Marie McLaughlin. Ariel Liberty McWayne. Lisha Medina. Ruth Kathleen Meehan. Kiva Sage Meeks Mosley. Nora Diane Melcher. Alexandria Jean Melvin. Sophia Luisa Mendoza. Allison Graith Meredith. Caitlin Olivia Messingham. Rebecca Ann McKaylee. Dylan Bradley Michelson. Logan Anthony Milder. Madison Eileen Milder. Josue Angel Milan. Alex Miller. Ruby Blaze Miller. Gable R. Mitchell. Dion Dante Mobley. Danielle Marie Moen. Maha Mohammed. Manar Rafat Mohammed Rafat. Nathan J. Moore. Brian Moises. Kayla Brianna Moore. Kieran Lewis Moore. Victor Morales Hernandez. Autumn Magnolia Rose Morelli. Rogelio Moreno. Elsa Robin Mori. Jennifer Ann Morning. Adrian John Matsuda Morris Downing. Nakaria Ashante Denise Mosley. Alex Muguruka. Atticus Robert Murray. Congolo Mwanabakamba. William Navarro Nearing. Jamari Newson. Carter John Newton. Hong Win. John Andrew Nickish. Ania Victoria Norfleet. Anaya Victoria Norfleet. Christian Nunez. Natalie Janelli Nunez. Malachi Richard Nye. Harper Sarah O'Brien. Cade M. Obermuller. Faith Asigo Adiambo. Georges D. Okubi. Zane A. Ormsby. Gabriel James Orris. Alfredo Ortiz. Ava Grace Palmberg. Gia Jonette Paisley. Princess Amani Payne. Angela Perez. Alicia Pierce. Chris Annalisa Dahl Platt. Giovanni Daniel Pontanza. David Joel Pope. Sierra Lachey Porter. Grace Nicole Powers. Kenna Marie Protzman. Loman Robert Provorce. Jeremiah Jonathan Pressner. Kiko Norberta Radley. Oscar James Rasmussen. Samuel Joseph Reed. Faith Victoria Reynolds. Michaela Ray Ribble. Darren Tremail Richardson. Evian Ari Richardson. Elise Danae Rios. Tessa Leigh Ritchie. Jonathan Natalio Miguel Rivera Brito. Callista Jesse Robertson. Tanya Janae Robinson. Nia Roby. Peter Joseph Roca. Omar Rodriguez Jr. Jaden Rose Wrestler. Colton Arrow Rogers. Jacob Brian Rohr. Samson Nova Michael Roret. Miriam Romero. Kevin Christian Roser Pete. Jacob Hayden Roth. Andrew Yair Ruiz.
Is it Jonathan?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I can hit it. Yep, go ahead.
I'll read your name. Jonathan Miguel Rivera Brito. Joshua Ruiz. Eli Matthew Rummelhart. Brittany Dawn Russell. Aaron Quinn Rutherford. Annika Christine Rutt. Shiomara Sanchez. Bridget Bond Sarzin. Patrick Dylan Sarsfield. Vinyl Xavier Fox Sass. Samuel Charles Schaefer. Henry Theodore Schoon. Elias Craig Schroeder. Madeline Rebecca Shue. Jacob Neil Schumacher. Midike Haven Shum. Brianna Scott. Carter Thomas Seaton. Rahele Julien Shukrani. Leila Muzamil Sidamed. Karina Jean Seiben. Bohannon Skinner. Akira Sorensen. Saratu So. Jaden Spencer. Rajay Spencer. Ava Elizabeth Statlander. Aaron Matthew Stockfleet. Heidi Lynn Stockfleet. Samantha Ray Steele. Savannah Marie Steele. Haley Steffen. Deidriana Lashmarie Stewart. Joseph Raymond Svek. Isaiah Matthew Savoda. Henry Swain. Mengti Tan. Elijah Nathan Tar. Asia Monet Taylor-Gert. Adian Toe. Nicholas Edward Thiedens. Robert Gibran Thibodeau. Abigail Clarissa Thomas. Clifton Thomas. Jamari Thomas. Nina Marie Tilley. James McAleer Tinkham. Olivia Tompkins. Rachel Tornbloom. Giselle Torres Zapata. Dung Ting Tran. Caleb Turnbow. Morgan A. Turner. Annika Louise Veit. Courtney Ventiger. Angela Villatoro. Madeline Vitti. Maria Nicole Volkman. Sophia M. Wagner. Andrew James Wainwright. Sydney Walker. Ferguson Wilbur Ward. Alyssa Bella Wassman. Nolan Ronald Waters. Bradley Scott Watkins. Anderson Rose Westlake. Quinn Whiting. Jacob Lee Williamson. Quentin Isaac Willingham. Talia Ayana Winfield. Kent Uzdan. Elizabeth A. Ziniel. Elizabeth A. Ziniel. Armandina Zolano. Najee Darlene Washington. Oscar Renee Aguilar.
All right, a couple of thank yous. Thank you again, families, for your love and support. A special thanks to Xtream Arena personnel, to our City High Guidance Department, to our band and choir. Great job. How about we give this great class another round of applause? And now, I invite all new City High graduates and also City High alumni that are with us tonight to please stand and join our senior choir members in singing the City High alma mater. Class of 2022, remember, nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm, so put your heart into all that you will do. Remember to be kinder than is necessary and give more than people expect, and you will accomplish great things. To quote my hero, Bob Dylan, may God's blessings keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. The City High banner carriers will lead the recessional and be followed by the graduates. Please remain seated until all graduates have recessed from the arena. Class of 2022, congratulations!